Food security objectives have been centered on rice development projects in the Gambia, but is still largely imported into the country. As part of his ministerial tour to assess facilities and industry within his ministry, the Minister of Trade made his first stop today at the Maru Farm Rice Cultivation Center in CRR to get first-hand information on the challenges faced and gaps within the cultivations of rice in the country.
So right now, in-house, we are doing about 120 hectares. 120. Yeah. So, but we do have about an opportunity of about 3,000 hectares. If I say opportunity of 3,000 hectares, meaning that individual smallholder farmers each owning about half a hectare. So it depends. I know right now our outgrower program is in high demand, but unfortunately we are not able to onboard every the farmer, but due to either the way they are, the land is, because we also have to to make sure if you are in our program we are able to provide you the inputs and then all the other services up to harvest, and then also be able to buy the product back, from you.
Rice production, which is predominantly done in the central and western parts of the country, is said to produce an estimated yield of over 20,000 metric tons each year, a return which is below the threshold earmarked for the country's self-sufficiency drive. The Deputy Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Trade, Hassan Gay, explains how government is working to reverse this trend and maximize the huge potentials of the Gambia's rice production capacity.
Looking at our dependence on imports of rice is so high that government is now looking at the mechanization, of rice and production of rice in the country. We have already started working with the Office of the President to look at issues of where we can be able to secure land for agricultural purposes. And that process has been very advanced. We have been going around the country trying to identify potential areas where we can support rice production.
In a draft to attract more investors to the rice production sector, Madi Kambai, Director of Enterprise Promotion from GAIPA, highlighted how his office is working to encourage investment in the industry.
So, government, one of our broad objectives is to at least attend to the self-food sufficiency. A major step in that, is to address a specific constraint that investors are having when it comes to access to land for cultivation of these food crops. So that's why we have a task force that has been established. It is anchored at Office of the President, So we have other stakeholders that are included in the committee. One of our role is to go around the country to be able to, identify potential, areas for cultivation of this rice and other, horticultural products, to be able to give access to investors. When they come in Gambia, they don't have issues of land constraint.
Minister Diouf urged Gambians to invest in the production of the staple food, as government will continue to play its part to feed its people.
The commodity we use as food in this country, all of them are coming from outside. We do not have control over any of the items, the commodities that we use as food. So those who produce the food, the rice specifically, those who transport it, those who ship it to the Gambia, are the ones who determine how much they sell their commodity. That we live in a country where the economy is liberal. So you can't go there and fix prices and challenge them because they are operating in a free market. So the solution is we need Musa Dabos, a lot of them. We need not hundreds of them, but maybe 10, 15 of this scale. We should be dealing with the challenge of importing enough rice.
Farming in the Gambia is largely based on the subsistence production of food crops, comprising cereals such as millet and groundnut. According to reports, the Gambia has one of the highest per capita consumption rate of rice in the region. Local production only accounts for a fraction of the amount of rice consumed, leaving a high demand for imported rice. Substantial effort is now shifting towards increasing local production to offset these imbalances. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Dada Cham.